Kenya commands quite an impressive following of Rastafari elders. Just like in Jamaica and Ethiopia, the three major elders present in the country are the Bobo Shanti, the 12 tribes and the Naya Bengi. Each of them has its own symbols and beliefs. However, two common principles evident in all the elders include the exalted status of Emperor Haile Selassie I and the rejection of white Eurocentric images of divinity. The Naya Bengi is the oldest of all Rastafari elders. The name Naya Bengi is derived from Queen Nyabengi, who ruled Uganda in the 19th century and was a powerful force against the invasion of colonial rule in Uganda. Saturday morning, we take an excursion into Nairobi's Kibera. Destination, the Haile Selassie Foundation. Stay away from Warren's child. The road leading to the foundation is an art gallery in itself. The paintings on the walls speak volumes. No need for an interpreter here. The foundation's stone depicts simplicity, the aspect of life that they daily seek to uphold.
Haile Selassie Kadamawi, Ja, Rastafari.
What strikes my eye is what they call the lion's paw, a sign of love compared to a lion's strength. Our mission for the day is to be part of the Sabbath, a Naya Bengi session equivalent to a Christian Sunday service. But having a camera crew is new to them, and we have to explain our mission here.
So we can jump through it. I think 1, 2, and 3 will start.
It takes some persuasion, but they finally agreed to let us capture the service. It begins with a recitation of their creed, accompanied by a couple of prayers, praising the Emperor, who to them is the Almighty God, also called Jah.
How good and how pleasant it is when brethren and sisters gather together in perfect unity and love. For it's like the precious anointment that is poured upon the head of His Imperial Majesty Selassie.
Reading several chapters from the book of Psalms is part of the day's proceeding. They call it chanting the Psalms.
The darkness.
No particular order is followed, but each one of us, save for my cameraman, had to read a whole chapter.
Rastafari.
Our Bibles held close to our chests, we read,
O ye gates, and be lifted up, ye everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in. Who is this King of glory? Emperor Haile Selassie the First.
And read,
Through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort I.
When my turn came, there was no escape. An uneasy silence punctuated my attempt to compose myself. Luckily, pulled it off without disappointing.
We give thanks to Jah. Jah. The reading from the Psalms 21. The King shall have joy in your strength, O Lord of lords, and in your salvation. How great shall he rejoice.
The number of people attending the Sabbath determines the duration of chanting of the Psalms.
And after every one of us read a chapter from the book of Psalms, that marked the end of the chanting of the Psalms, as the session is known by the Rasta community. What followed next was expounding on the word to bring a clear understanding to everything that we had read.
Your perfection, the Almighty, can be applied even by man, because Jah is a living man. It is only those with pure hearts and clean hands who do not practice dishonesty and lying. These are the virtues of the Almighty, honesty.
Whosoever who has worked antiquity and have already sought vanity shall not enter the rest. Therefore, the Sabbath is iron renewal, to iron to keep with the works of Jah.
Give me faith, oh Jah, I pray, oh Lord, to face another day.
Then came the meal time. This session is called Idle Hour.
These ones are for the tea. Unasavio ginger tea hapa unajua.
Idle meaning natural or vital. Rastafaris are primarily vegetarians. Most fruits and vegetables are eaten raw in order to gain the most nourishment. Consciousness of the idle diet calls for producing one's own food and respecting the earth by not consuming seeds from any crop.
Water for cleansing, fire for purification.
Our idle meal for the day was a bunch of pancakes cooked by mixing wheat and maize flour, no more, no less. Accompaniments included a mixture of green and white vegetables, method of preparation, boiling. No salt, no additives. This jar contains traditional tea, boiled water flavored by ginger with no sugar. It serves as our beverage.
Haile Selassie first.
Jah,
Rastafari.
provider of man and beast.
Rastafari, King of Kings, Lord of Lords, conquering lion.
So partaking of the ital food, it keeps I and I in perfect unity and love with Jah. Perfect meditation, perfect mind.
And this is it now. We are partaking of the idol food, natural food. They also say it is the spiritual food for the angels, good for the nourishment of the body. Jah Rastafari.
Once you suffer from disease, you cannot give thanks and praises. All what you think is about your sorrow, which comes after you have contaminated the tabernacle of the living eye. So no wickedness could prosper. Life forever, Rasta chant.
The food is also prepared the previous day, and warming it is not an option.
This one we get it out of the readings and the teachings of the book of Nicene, the gospel of the Nicene, how to administer and prepare ital food.
Did you just hear that? The Gospel of Nicene, obviously not found in the pages of the Bible we are familiar with.
This is in the Ethiopian books, because if you go to Ethiopia, you get ancient Christianity. And from that, we are able to get the real livity of Christ. Not just, we are just told when he was 8. Once he was born, then we are told he's 8, then 11th and start to administer, then 33, then, I don't know.
Yeah, man.
No, he lived life.
Natural life.
Yeah, man.
This session often acts as a platform to deliberate on Naya Bing's spiritual teachings, and it's here that we learn more about their spirituality and their so-called Livity.
And so when you go to